Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news an Aussie official has a different take on housing affordability. But first, there is no news relevant to New Zealand out of the US because of their public holiday. In Europe, however, there are claims the EU and the IMF now have a common position on the ongoing Greek debt issue, and that agreement is close with the beleaguered nation. And while the TPPA and the TTIP may be sidelined by a sudden refusal of the US to negotiate, other deals are proceeding without the US. The EU and Japan are in serious negotiations, which they expect to be concluded this year. In China, a press release there may help explain why the shipping industry is no longer a good indicator of world trade. One city in southern China, Chengdu, is preparing to send more than 1,000 train shipments to Europe in 2017, more than doubling the overland volume. Repeated by many other cities, that will make a serious dent in sea freight volumes. In Australia, their Reserve Bank is calling on the public to calm down on housing affordability. They say that much of the perceived stress in the younger demographic is misplaced and based on 1990 standards. They say because couples are now partner up much later and are generally stronger in a generally stronger financial position, this explains the rise in renting levels. And those older households are far more resilient financially and able to handle modern realities of home ownership. Same people, just a bit older. Because of the American public holiday, the US Treasury 10-year yield is unchanged at 2.42. However, the bear steepening we saw locally yesterday means that the 2-10 rate curve is now at its steepest in 3 years. The 1-5 curve is at a similar mark. Oil prices are marginally higher today, just over $53.50 for the US benchmark, while the Brent benchmark is just over $56 a barrel. Meanwhile, it's been revealed that hedge funds hold over 1 million barrels of oil, betting prices will rise. It's a big call, and we should remember the mistake some hedge funds made betting gold would rise significantly. Those hedge funds turned out to be bad for investors. And the gold price is unchanged today at $1,237 an ounce. And the New Zealand dollar will start today essentially unchanged as well at 71.9 US cents, and on the cross rates are at 93.5 Aussie cents, and against the euro 67.7 euro cents. The TWI is at 77.3. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.